going all the way back around to the point of the Christmas miracle of 2003. We get to California, and you, me, and Pam, our good friend Pamela Perry, we meet up with some of her friends at Venice Beach, and it's Christmas Day in California. Now, let's rewind, because you remember the first night we were in California. Where did we stay in California the first night?
I think we were in not Echo Park. It was
Kansas City.
We weren't in Compton. Were we in Compton?
We were in the county of Watts. We stayed in Watts. Yeah. And you remember what happened that night?
I sure do. That whole trip was very, I mean, it was amazing, right? But the thing was, is like most of the time, I think most of the trip was sunny. I mean, we had really good weather, especially that day when we went to Area 51. And then we stayed in the hotel. That was funny. We went to Vegas and we didn't do any of the Vegas shit. We went to Area 51 instead. So instead of gambling, we gambled with our lives. So, but when we left Las Vegas the next morning, it was like this dark, foreboding cloud over LA. And I was saying, well, that's not a good sign. So as we get into LA, we're going around, and then it's like starting to get, rain and stuff like that. And we get to the hotel, and we get everything in there, and it was like cracking thunder and lightning. And then on the TV, we were watching the TV, and it was like this was in Compton. The Compton part, I guess we were in Watson, but in Compton, these kids, it was hailing, like ice was coming from the sky. And these kids were balling these ice cubes together and throwing them at each other like there was snowballs. It's like, no, you're gonna fuck somebody up. You hit somebody in the head with an ice ball. But it was like, I mean, how many times can you say, yeah, I've been to LA and there was hail. So, I mean, it barely rains, much less hail.
So I say that to say this, because it hailed the first night we were there. So Monkey Boys brought bad weather to California. Then, we settle down. We go to Venice Beach on Christmas Day, and it was overcast. It was, I don't know if it was raining or just drizzling, but it was wet. But we're on Venice Beach at this friend of a friend's bar. And they have like a deck looking out to the ocean, and we're all out there on the deck looking out at the ocean like, wow, we're in California. This is great. Now, Pam had been there for a while, so she wasn't really too, awestruck with it. But we were like, man, Pacific Ocean and beach and California, Venice Beach. Great. So we're sitting there at this bar. Nobody's at the bar. Like, nobody's out. It's just nasty overcast.
And it was the Outback Shack, by the way, just so the folks know. It was the Outback Shack. It's no longer there now. I think it's a condo now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, they tore all that shit down. It's so sad, too. Yeah. But anyway, please continue.
Well, we were there, and we're on the deck looking out at the ocean, and we were like, man, this is awesome. But the only thing that would make this better would be a little bit of weed. It would be awesome. Love to have some weed. And as soon as, I don't know who said that, if it was me, you, or Pam, but as soon as those words were uttered from the back, somebody was like, hey, anybody want to smoke?
Yeah, I know, right? We should have been wishing for money and titties. I mean, if that shit was going to happen.
And I'd like $1 million.
Yeah, I know, right? They're like, sorry, bitch, one wish, you got the weed. That's all you get.